Hello. Okay. Sorry for the late start. I am just about ready. Yeah, just running behind. Um, okay, WSJTX need to get restarted. Okay, welcome to the Ham Radio Notepad, and we are practicing for FT8Off. And I cannot see if the okay WSJTX is just having a pain today. Welcome to all those that are in the chat. I am seeing NoCo Tech, Ham Radio Dude, and Andy in the chat. And let me get the StreamYard link if anyone wants to join me on the in StreamYard. Please click the link. I will attach it momentarily, and yeah, or I will pin it to the top momentarily as soon as I can get back into the admin controls in YouTube Studio. Okay, there. It is now pinned. So, okay, so I am not getting any audio into WSGX. So let's check my settings a moment. And my codecs just got switched. So let's go there and verify that there's. Oh, lovely meetings, Tio. Yes, I can understand that. So I'm getting some reports in. Ooh, I like it when I see that. So let's check my, okay, my waterfall's coming in. That's looking good. Oh, preamp needs to be off. Okay. So that might be a little bit cleaner of a signal there. Okay, back to StreamYard. Okay, welcome Smoking 8 and Gordon Farmer's Forge. Welcome to all that are watching. 8 people, excellent. If anyone wants to click on the StreamYard link that's pinned up top, and I will pull you in. And here comes Sid. Welcome and congratulations. I believe you were, I've not heard final tally from Ham Radio Dude yet, but I believe Sid was number 1 in last week's FT8Off, so congratulations. But yes, anyone who wants to join, click the StreamYard link up top and we can test out check what your settings are and chat. And otherwise, let's pull up my grid tracker map and see where contacts are coming in. Clear, turn off my logging to the FT8 server so I don't get double hits for the FT8Off tonight. So we are getting a couple from Europe. So as usual, I'm going to go after some Europe. So I'm going to go after this one in England. G3YJQ. See if we can get that. Uh, And oh, I need to check. Yes, I am checking the waterfall. I am right here. I am transmitting here. So there is a good chance that I am getting clobbered by someone, but that's let's see if I can move down here. Oh, okay. He responded back. So England responded back with a -11, and I am hearing them at a -9. Yeah, that's what I was just checking, Ham Radio Dude. I have all my filters off, so that's why I'm wondering. My waterfall isn't looking the best, and I don't know what that exactly is coming from. Um, yeah, it's very, very intense. So I think I'm going to check my sound settings and turn down my volume. Okay, that is not what we want. Nope, we don't want to go there. So I'm going to my sound control panel a minute for recording, USB audio codec, levels. Turn down this just a hair. See how that looks. Let's Okay, I'm gonna turn off the transmitting for a cycle and see see if anyone's is transmitting at the same time frame I am. Uh, let's move this up here, and then ooh, yes, thank you, Smoking Ape. My bandwidth needs to be so. I did a I did a reset the other day. And it looks like some of my settings got messed up. So yeah, so that should fix things a little bit on my scope. Yeah, Smoking Ape, it was actually down to like 1.4 uh 1.4 1.5 ish. So yeah, I upped it up to 36. Yes, and thank you, Ham Radio Dude, for the reminder, please hit the like button and subscribe if you aren't already. I would very much appreciate it. And England, that England isn't responding. So let's try this England. And actually I need a, yep. I do have that sound right here. Let me turn it down a little bit more. Okay. Okay, so why am I there? Who, so, so we have response from one of the Englands, M6NVD, and let's see if I can get now that I'm fixing some of my radio settings. Let's see if I can get this other England. Let's see. That should be good for that. Okay, so looks like things are finally sorted out from me messing them up, but that's one reason why I am doing the FT8 practice, is to make sure all my settings are in line for for the FT8 off tonight. So yeah, no code tech. I haven't been doing much on 10 meter. I usually start out at 20 and then jump up to 40. At some point I want to get try out. I do have antennas for 17 and 17 and 30, but I haven't played with them much. Let's go for this. If I'm correct, where is YM? Right there. Let's go for this YCMY in what it looks like Western Washington. Gordon, no, I have not tried FT8 on 2 meters. I have a HT, and I can do my 7100 can do 2 meters as well, but I haven't done any digital modes on it. And so what W7MY was responding to someone else. They're finishing up. So let's see if I can get them to respond to me. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to get CU3AT in the Azores. Right, in the island in the center of, and it looks like they're responding to someone else. So let's go after this person in France instead. You know, all these, I'm getting a bunch of DX contacts now on my grid, but yeah, they'll probably all be gone by the time FT8 rolls around. But we'll see. It is at daylight savings time now, so it will be interesting to see how that's going on next year. The first FT8Off with after daylight savings time, so we'll see how that affects the bands. So we are going after F5RD in central France there. Okay, and I think I need to, okay, I'm gonna stop transmitting a moment and see what the grid looks like on the other, see if I'm stepping on anyone or if anyone's stepping on me. And in the meantime, I need to, okay. So this was alternating and where I was, and yeah, you can see a big strong signal right there. So let's go over, let's see if I can find something let's go over to the 2000 up there. Let's try this one here. Yeah, Gordon, I have a similar radio. I have the IC 7100, which can be used in a car, or I've used it mainly and people use it as a base station as well. And I am going after, I am going after Japan. JA8KSF. So I am just using a ham stick. So let's see if my ham stick can reach all the way over there from Western Pennsylvania. Okay, I am not hearing anything back from Japan, so I need to move on. So let's go after Sucker for Japan. Let's go after this JE7JDL instead. And they are responding quickly. They're hearing me in Japan on -17. I am hearing them on a -12. And there's the Roger Roger. So I always do love the quick switches. And if I can find my mouse, let's go after this France. I did one across the Pacific, so let's see if I can get one across this F1 PPH in France. Gordon, yeah, I personally don't know much about that mobile radio. So I cannot give any experience personally to it. Okay, so no response from France. So I'm gonna go to Colombia, HK6JCF. And they're responding to someone else. So I'm going to go after. So this is one of my strategies for the FT8 off is keep going to active client, active. If I don't get a response, go to someone else. So I'm going to try to go after the AI5BW in Spring, Texas. So no response. So let's try NP3DM in Puerto Rico. And we have a response back from them. They are hearing me at a -3. I'm hearing them at a -15. So not too bad going to Puerto Rico. And there is the Roger Roger. So making my third contact. Two of them, actually all of them are DX contacts. One in Puerto Rico, one in Japan, and one in England. So I'm going to go for another England. G, right up here, G0DLV in Bude, Bude, England. And Gordon can probably tell me I'm completely slaughtering that pronunciation of the city. But let's see what response I can get from them. It is in here. Let me bring up the QRZ page. That's the window I want. There we go. BUDE, England. But they are not responding to me. So let's see. Let's try this Spain. EA7TG in Spain. Oop. So England is coming back to me now. So England is hearing me on a -9. I am hearing them on a -18. And there's the Roger Roger. Two Englands, one Puerto Rico, and one Japan. Let's see if I can get this Azores in the middle of CU 6NS in the middle of the Atlantic. And they are responding to someone else. So I am going to go and see if I can hit this Venezuela down there. YV5ZV. And I'll see about coming back to the Azores later. So the Thursday night ham radio is going to be starting off with Jason at 5:30 yes, 5:30 Central, and I'm trying for PY2ZZ in Brazil now. So I will probably be going to about 5:25 ish, and then sending you over to watch him. Yep. Oh, and Brazil doesn't sound like they are hearing me. So let's see who we should go after next. I'm going to go after this one in Cuba. CO8LY in Cuba. I'm going to try to give like 2 transmits per call, and then if they haven't responded back, then go on to the next location. Oop. So Cuba is responding. Why? Cuba for some reason responded with a 73 to me. I haven't worked Cuba yet, so I don't know why they're giving me a 73. I don't know. I'm going to go back to the Azores and see if I can make a contact with them. And Azores came back. They are hearing me at a -8, and I am hearing them at a -10. And there is a Roger Roger. So once I was able to get in line, that went relatively quickly. So let's see who. Let's see who make next contact. Uh, let's try New Mexico. K8TE, and looks like a northwestern New Mexico. And they are responding back. They are hearing me at a -9. I am hearing them at a -12. So that was looks like a quick response, which is good. And there is the Roger Roger Roger. I like it when the things go by, the interchanges go by quickly. So I am currently at 6 in about half an hour, 40 minutes. All except one are DX. Let's see if I can get this one in Argentina. Okay, let's close that. Going down here, LW6DS in Argentina. And they are talking to someone else. So I'm going to go and talk to W7MWR in Washington. Okay, I'm going to line up JA8KSF in Japan. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of, Andy, is the once FT8 starts tonight, that it's just going to be that the bands are just going to die and no one's going to be on. But there's a lot of people on now, so I'm trying to make some contacts. Unfortunately, it will not count. Okay. Gonna work on this St. Lucia next, and they are responding to someone else. So I'm gonna go after this EA EA7 TG in Spain. Sorry, in Spain. My pronunciation isn't doing too well today. I am hearing, wow, I don't know what they're rocking, but I'm hearing them at a positive 10. Yikes. That's just booming over there. Let's check out my waterfall a moment. So far, for the most part, it's clean. I'm going to take a cycle off and see what the opposite side is looking like. So this is where I typically transmit, and it's coming up clear as well. So let's go after this Calgary. Calgary, Alberta, VE6XY. Just a reminder, anyone who is watching, you are welcome to click the StreamYard link that is pinned to the top, and I will bring you on and we can chat about FT8, about the FT8 off, or just ham radio in general. And those that are watching on Team Replay, thank you very much. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not already. There's two people that are coming through on that on the frequency here. I'm not getting the Canadian one to respond, but so I think I'm just going to switch over and respond to this this one in Florida, K4NYX in Port St. Lucie, Florida. And they responded back. So they are hearing me. Florida is hearing me on a -6. I am hearing them on a -3. I did hear this. In the meantime, I did see this Ireland come through. I have not made any contacts with Ireland, so I am actually going to uh, store them, and I will actually call out to them as soon as I am done with the Roger Roger from Florida. So 73 to them, and then I am gonna once that's done transmitting, I'm going to transmit to Ireland next. So Ireland is coming back, but so is EA5 CVS. And if I can find my mouse. So let's see if I can work both of these. So this is the Spain contact. Where was that? Now I just need to find where they are in Spain. So if I cannot find them over there, what I typically do is go look them up in StreamYard. Okay. EA5 CVS. And they are in IM 99. So, and someone else is calling me. And if I can find my mouse, it is another Spain. EB7BLV. My last one was in 99, which is right there. And this one is in 67. Okay, they are hearing me at -8, no, -9, and I am hearing them at a -8. And I still want this Ireland. So I'm going to go back and see if I can still get this Ireland. So I have 9 contacts in the little less than an hour that I've been working today, and seven of them have been DX. And it doesn't look like I can hear, or they can hear me at least, Ireland. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to give up on getting in contact with Ireland now. I'm going to try this Alberta, Canada again. VE6XY. And might as well check. Gotta go. Thank you for joining me, Gordon73 and Smoking Ape. I am using a signal stick, a ham stick from, yeah, not a signal stick, a ham stick that I bought from DX Engineering for 20 meters. So yeah, I bought four ham sticks, $20 a piece ish. So I just, and then I got a amount from off Amazon, and so I have that mounted on the back of my solar panel rack, and I can just go out there, unscrew one, and mount the other one when I want to switch bands. So I am going after, actually, I'm supposed to be going after Portugal. I believe it's this one right here, KT1SH in Portugal. And they are responding to someone else. So let's see. Oh, where's my, who have I worked already? I'm going to go after this Spain. This one here, I think it's EA4HCJ. I am hearing them, and they are also responding to someone else already. So Portugal saw my request, and they responded back. They're hearing me at a -8. I'm hearing them at a +5. And they are in IM58. The one bad thing about HS HSJTX is it does not remember grid numbers. So thankfully, if it's not too long ago, Grid Tracker does, so I can pull them up on Grid Tracker. And now let's go back to this. Let's go back to this this contact in Spain. Yeah, it's these antennas work well. Sometimes I think a lot of it depends on the surrounding. I don't know what it is about where I am now. It's hilly western Pennsylvania, but it seems like um that even I'm getting stronger signal reports out of here than I did just on a flat countryside. So it's hard to, that's one thing about antennas that I do not understand is just how the terrain and the area around affects it. And there we are getting a response back from Spain. They are hearing me at a -12. I'm hearing them at a -18. And it looks like someone is running up on my signal, so I think I'm going to move over a little bit. Sounds good, No Code Tech. Thank you for watching, and 73 until we see you again. And there is the Roger Roger. And it looks like that was what I needed, is to move up a little bit for them to hear me again. So, where are we going to go after next? Unless I see something more promising, I'm going to go after this W5RF in Texas. W5RF in Central Texas. I am hearing them at a -2 to a flat even. Um, let's see if they can hear me. And they're responding to someone else. So let's go after this KI0D in north central South Dakota. I'm hearing them on a whopping 9. That's pretty strong. So let's see what they can hear me at. And it looks like they may not be able to hear me at all. There's a response. So I'm hearing them at a +10. They are hearing me at a -13. And that's how just the difference in location. Some places are hearing me a lot stronger than I'm hearing them, like Puerto Rico and in England. But then there's other places that they're hearing me a lot less, weaker. And it doesn't look like they are hearing me. And there's a Roger Roger. So wrap that looks good. And who am I going to make a contact with next? Let's try this. Olympia, Washington, W7OK. So Washington is hearing me at a -17. I am hearing them at a -15. And they are not hearing me right off the bat. And there we go. There is a Roger Roger. Think I'm going to go after another Azores. This time, CU3AT. And someone else is. Nope, looks like they're. Yep, yep, Andy. I am. He starts at 5:30, I believe. So about 15 minutes. So I'll probably start wrapping up in about 10, and then have you guys be able to head over there and watch it as he starts. And Azores is not answering, so I am going to go for this EA4 in Spain. Welcome back, No Code Tech. EA4 in central Spain. See if I can make contact with them. No, it is. Looks like he adjusted his start time up a little bit. So okay, I will. Thank you for letting me know, Andy, and I will um, stop accordingly. And I am not seeing any response back from Spain. So let's see if we can find someone else. This one will, I think, will be a hard one. But this is okay. Where exactly is this one? K3UA in Spain. and it is in right in the same goods sector as I am. Not in Spain, in Pennsylvania. So I am hearing them at a -2. They are hearing me at -12. And according to this, this is 48 miles, but that will be, I am sort of curious because I believe that is the same. Yep. So there is one for being in the same grid square as me. And Spain just came back. So let's move over and we spawn back to Spain. They are hearing me at a -14. I am hearing them at 13. Are you no code tech? Are you running on FT8 on 10 meters? Let's see. I can. Okay, I don't know. I doubt I can transmit, but I can switch over and listen and see what I can hear. Let me give one more chance for this. Um, there. Yeah, Spain. Let's see. I'm going to move up the graph a moment. Just I'm going to try to get Spain, and then I'll go up and listen on FT8 on 10 meters and see what I can hear. Nope, I'm not hearing them. So let's see what I can hear on 10 meters. I'm not saying that, no Kotek. That kind of language is for the Discord and the Holy Wars. I'm just saying I can't do much on. I don't have a antenna tune for 10 meters currently, so I can't do much besides listening, which won't take that long. So, but yeah, currently, from the looks of it, I am getting nothing on the. I am getting absolutely nothing from the for 10 meters. My scope is completely bare. So yeah, but let's look at let's look at what some of the other bands are. See what we can see with some of the other bands. So I am wrapping up. This is just, I'm just going to look at a couple with kicking off Thursday Night Ham Radio. We'll be starting in about 3 to 4 minutes. And let's just see. So 12 meters is getting a similar absolutely nothing. Let's see what I do. Let's see what, in theory, I could get a 17 up and running. 73 Andy. But I don't, let's see. There is a little on 17. So there's maybe 5, 6 stations out there. Sounds good. 73 to everyone. I will keep looking at 17 meters. Maybe I'll have that up and running for the beginning of the FT8Off, but who knows? Check in, come back in about an hour 15 minutes, I think, and see how the FT8Off goes, and see if Sid will again kick everyone's butt. So thank you, take care, and 73 until we see you again.